Alright, what's good, YouTube? Not gonna lie, I felt convicted to make this video. One, because, I'm an anime lover. I love God. Through God, I love helping people. So, I ain't gonna lie, I came up with this list of, like, anime that, and basically anime for Christians. So, it's like, there's a lot of, random anime, and there's a lot of anime out there that really doesn't help or benefit anybody. But these 5 animes, I feel like, have traits of Christ, things that Jesus talks about, things in the Bible, just things that can relate to Christians in general, or like Christian, relate to the Bible in general. First on my list, I had Vinland Saga, bro, and we could talk about that. So Vinland Saga reminds me of like the prodigal son. So like, Thorfinn as a kid, he always was curious about what his father did. Well, it doesn't match up exactly. Thorfinn was always curious about what his father did, how he was a warrior, this, and that. His dad was telling him that's not the life he wants to live. It's not what he thinks it is. And, Thorfinn was just curious. He just wanted to get out into the world, bro, and just see what the world had to offer. And, in that first season, he went out and did a bunch of things that, was vanity, bro. Like, no, spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen Vinland Saga, but like, yeah, he went out and tried to take vengeance by like on his own and had to do a lot of stuff that he ended up later regretting. And then you see Thorfinn in season 2, he's like coming to terms with all this, and he's realizing and he's growing as a person. And he just came to the point where he's just like, yeah, I don't have any enemies. Like, this isn't right. You know, what I was chasing, what I was doing was like wrong. Like, he was just realizing like he was wrong, and he just came to that realization. I feel like that's basically like the story of the prodigal son. I feel like, because the prodigal son went out and was just living of the world, and he just realized like, this isn't everything that I thought it was. Like, I'm wrong. Like, I'm very wrong. And he came back. So yeah, I feel like Vinland Saga is definitely has Christian traits, and relates a lot to the Bible. The second one I had was Dragon Ball. So the reason I'm saying Dragon Ball is because Goku has a lot of traits from like a lot of traits of Christ. So like, Goku's never been selfish. Goku fights for others. Like, he never like truly depends on himself. Like, he's not, I guess you could say he's not a selfish person. And I can explain this better, but I'm trying to think. But like, yeah, and then Goku, he just fights for good, bruh. He fights for good. Ain't any evil that comes and opposes like him or his friends, he's quick to like, terminate that. And even like I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen Dragon Ball, but spoiler alert for if you haven't, but like Cell Saga, like Goku, I feel like he could have easily put down Cell if he would have trained hard enough. Took the Vegeta route and tried to like get stronger than Gohan. He could have took Cell out by himself, but he just left it to his son. He was just like raising his son to, be stronger than him. Like, he's not selfish. He wants to put up other people. Like, and I feel like it's like that's like a Christ trait. He's just a people person. Not for himself. It's like a good example of like what we should be. I'm pretty sure there's more I can come up with, but that was just like the off the top of my head. And then the next one I had is Naruto. So hear me out. Y'all are gonna like say I'm crazy for this, but like, I ain't gonna lie. So the bad things about Naruto is just very he's pervy at times. But like, if you look at the heart of Naruto has always carried this burden, this pain, and in front of other people, he just doesn't act out on it. He looks out for his friends first. He fights for his friends. Spoiler alert for if y'all haven't seen Naruto, but he defends the village in every way. Sasuke runs away from the village. He chases Sasuke to the ends of the earth to bring Sasuke back. So therefore, he could have easily just been like, Sasuke ran away. He's like, look, hey, that's Sasuke's problem. He want to run away. He want to run away from the village. It is what it is. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But he literally went after Sasuke and tried to save Sasuke, bro. Like, I feel like that's showing humility. Like, he knows, like because from his background, Naruto knows how he feels and what he wanted to do. But he understands that Sasuke is going through the same thing. So he can feel that humility within himself to know, like, what Sasuke is going through, and like to know that Sasuke is making a bad decision and trying to like, you know, talk him out of that. And it's just there's multiple things from Naruto that you could take from. Like basically, he just had a really bad childhood, and he just didn't let that affect him, and he did everything opposite of what you would think somebody from that bad childhood would do. Naruto, you know, rose above it all and did the right thing, and you know, fought for other people. He served other people. Then the fourth one I got One Piece. So y'all gonna say, y'all gonna call me crazy about One Piece too. I'm not gonna lie. One Piece has early One Piece is not as bad. Late One Piece, a bunch of fan service. A bunch of fan service. I'm not gonna lie, it has a lot of fan service. So if you somebody that struggles with fan service, bruh, be careful watching One Piece, because you probably will stumble a little bit. But if you look at Luffy as a character, Luffy is, you know, Luffy makes people laugh. He's goofy. He's a very he's an ignorant character. He has a good heart. So it's like Luffy, you know, he fights for others. He claims to be a bad guy, even though he's a good guy. So he humbles himself a lot. Whenever he fights for people and, you know, gets the job done, people want to praise Luffy. But Luffy, you know, he gets what he wants. He gets his reward and gets out. Like, he doesn't take any praise, bruh. He literally, like, anytime he, you know, beats a villain, they want to throw this feast for him and do all this and that. Luffy literally will eat and dip. They're like, bro, where's Luffy at? Like, we wanted to, you know, have this banquet and you know, celebrate. And Luffy be gone, bro. Yeah, Luffy has a good heart. He does things for other people, sacrifices himself for other people. The anime is based on him being this, you know, this evil person, this person against the law. But if you think about like Jesus in the Bible, Jesus wasn't against the law, but he was fulfilling the law. So to the Pharisees and to a lot of other people, they looked at Jesus like he was breaking the law, like he was a bad person. He surrounded himself by sinners, and he surrounded himself by sinners, and people just looked at him like he was this bad person. Like why would you surround yourself by people like that? But you know, they was judging, even though Jesus and his disciples were doing good things. They just refused to look at it that way. But and you say you can compare Luffy in the same way. Luffy's surrounded by all these bad people. I mean, you can consider Luffy a bad person too, but it's just a bunch of, you know, bad people doing things for good and helping out others. And then the last one I got is Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer is a given because the name is Demon Slayer. They're literally killing demons. But Tanjiro as like a character, you know, Tanjiro, he got Christ traits. You know, he's always putting people first, sacrificing himself to, you know, get the mission done, get the job done. He does things even though he's afraid. So he's a very like bold and like brave person. You can compare Tanjiro to like I mean, you can do this way, like you can compare Tanjiro to like David in a way, because David, whenever he fought Goliath, even though David wasn't scared of Goliath, you know, he put his trust in God, and like that's how he prevailed. But Tanjiro, you know, he's afraid in most of these fights that he goes into, but like he's brave and he stands up to the enemy and, you know, defeats the enemy. You know, you can compare those two. Like in most fights, you would think Tanjiro was gonna lose, but he ends up winning somehow. But yeah, you just compare those. So, but yeah, just Tanjiro, you know, he has a good heart. He's a very like pure person. Like he's you know, a put people first type person before he puts himself up. You know, just he's not selfish in these things. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about the video. I'm pretty sure there's more animes that's, you know, that's good for Christians, or like, you know, has Christ traits of things in the Bible. That's just like the first 5 shonens that like came to my head. But yeah, let me know if y'all like videos like this. We could talk about anime and compare it in a way. But yeah, I just thought it'd be good to make this video. But if you guys like the content, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed. If y'all have any questions about, you know, about Christians, about Jesus, you know, leave it in the comments. Anybody new to, you know, Jesus, ask me questions. Yeah, man, I want y'all all to come to Jesus, bro. I'm telling you, anybody that's new to it, just come as you are, bro. I don't like, no matter where you at in life, no matter how you're living right now, bro, just come, bro. Just come. Like I said, if y'all got questions about any of that, bro, just leave it in the comments, bro. Or you can come to me personally, bro. Just hit me in the DM, Instagram, anything, bro. You can talk to me. But yeah, on that note, leave it there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Yeah.